I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. So, ladies and gentlemen, entities and attachments, there is an Aquarius in the government, part of the inner circle, that's been getting away with orchestrating all type of methods of control, energy harvesting, connections to secret societies, connections to known societies, Masons, connections to government agencies, people hired to gang stalk, whose whole operation is under review. It is being dismantled right now as we speak. There's evidence against this person. This person is in litigation, in the spiritual and in the physical. Now, really quick, this is the download that I'm getting. This Aquarius energy, they work for the government, have a high position, okay? Or they're connected to someone in the government, but they're part of the inner circle, okay? And their empire is crumbling right before them, of gang stalking, of energy weapon use, all the connections that they've once had to people, to spiritual practitioners, to secret societies and covens. It is becoming dismantled now because of a lot of your hard work, a lot of the high priestess out there, a lot of that feminine energy that's been pouring out with intuition, exposing this evil institution, right? So because this is happening and something is in litigation right now, this person knows that they have to try to get rid of a key witness. So there is an Aries or an Emperor in the reverse that might have been used to catfish you in the past in order to energy harvest from you, sacrifice you, get in your energy. They were going to try to cause you to, they either stole some real estate from you, okay? They either helped and aided in stealing real estate from you with their connections, or they were trying to cause you to lose some real estate that you have. In any case, this Aquarius energy is exposed now. So what he's trying to do is he's paying someone to put a hit on this Emperor in the reverse, to take his ass out of here because he's a key witness. No case, no face, no face, no case. But one of the methods is there have been some prison breaks lately, okay, where some prisoners have escaped mistakenly, right? And what I'm being, the download I got was one of the jails or prisons in the South, this person, because of being a member of the inner circle, they have the connections to stage and allow some prisoners or a prisoner that's already doing life for murder, or several that are already doing life for murder, to allow them to escape out of prison. And it's under the condition that they're going to try to take out the key witness. Okay, not the first time it's been done. You know, y'all remember in Belly when DMX was up under charges, and they said, "Hey, if you take out the minister, then you know you're not going to go to jail, or we'll cut you a break." It's one of those type deals, and whoever they allowed out of jail, I feel like it's a jail in the South somewhere. They arrange for a ride. They arrange for an escape, make it look like it was just an open window, some bullshit like that, right? They have these people prior to their hearing or whatever type of litigation they're going through right now. They already allow these people, or whoever this prisoner is, to escape out of prison, okay, or jail, and they have them laying low in a county somewhere in a southern state. And what their plan is, what their plan was if things did not go in their favor with litigation in court, they were going to go ahead and push the button on their ass and have these prisoners roll up on the key witness, one of the people that were working for them, and have them take this person out. So they put a contract on an Emperor in the reverse. I feel like it's an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, because everything is coming undone. And so right now, I feel like whoever this prisoner or these prisoners are, they're laying low in a county in the South, in one of the southern states, until they're ready to make a move. So they're trying to take out the key witness. There's an Empress in the reverse, okay? I feel like this is somebody's sister, okay? But there is an Empress in the reverse that's connected to all of this. That's a member of your family, that has been part of the whole orchestration of the gang stalking, the catfishing, the real estate theft, everything that was going on. And right now, because this person knows that they could be up for charges to go to jail and be incarcerated, whoever this Empress in the reverse is, she's trying to pull her energy and disassociate herself with everything that's happened. But it's too late. She's done too much. Her blood, her energy is all over everything. She cannot separate herself from what's been done. So she's worried and in trouble. There's a Cancer energy, or the Empress in the reverse could be a Cancer, or a Cancer, a Cancer cuss sign. But there's a Cancer that's going to jail. So Holy Spirit, what are the messages with regard to this Aquarius energy that's trying to take out the key witness for the orchestration of the harassment, okay? The sacrificing, the energy harvesting, the gang stalking, the theft, real estate theft, all of the things that were being done to a collective of high priestess. Seven of Swords to the two. They're trying to get away with something, but they're not organized enough. They're not fast enough for God. Okay. God is still alive and in control. They're not fast enough for God. God knew about this before you were even born. This was all supposed to play out exactly like it was. God put the trap out to give each of these petrid souls an opportunity to exercise their free will to go a different way, even though he already knew and was aware of what these karmic energies would do in this lifetime. So they can't keep up, okay? The high priestesses that are out there, they're going to pick up on the energy before they even can carry it out. The minute the plan is thought of, it's already coming out on the table. We're always ahead. Always ahead. And they're trying to play catch up in planning some bullshit. Holy Spirit, anything else with regard to this energy that's trying to carry this foolishness now out? The Ace of Cups. Anything else, Holy Spirit, with regard to this Aquarius energy? This Aquarius energy. Somebody now might be trying to release and let something go. See, that's the thing. These people did not have any real faith in God, okay? These people did not. Somebody is trying to distance themselves from this government, whoever this person is, the Hierophant energy, okay? Or somebody is releasing this person that might not be connected to this, that they're trying to cause an imbalance for. Oh, the Ace of Cups. There it is. Okay. So what's going on right now is somebody is trying to, feels like, because every time they come up with a plan, it's exposed. It's like your Bugs Bunny, okay? And they're Elmer Fudd. This Hierophant energy is a Elmer Fudd motherfucker right here. Elmer Fudd and your Bugs Bunny, okay? You're a wise rabbit. You're standing behind in the spiritual realm, snacking on a goddamn carrot with carrot crumbs falling out the side of your mouth. What's up, Doc? What you doing? It's wabbit hunting season. It's high priestess hunting season. And I'm going to take out a high priestess. Is that right? Okay, beep, beep. So someone is now wanting to release whatever they're going to do because they keep getting exposed instantly the minute they think of the plan. The minute they start to organize to carry it out, the information comes out. And that's why they want to get rid of and want to mess with your finances That's the reason why they don't want you on here doing your readings, because they know it's the truth. They know that people are following them and tracking them. People that are also a part of the government that are on the right side of the law. You know, everything is tracked. And look, their own weapons are being used against them. It's so funny. They felt like they couldn't lose because they had access to technology. But what they forgot was you got access to technology too. Their own weapon is being used against them. In cases of gang stalking, somebody thought that they were smart because I can track your phone. I can follow you around. But they forgot the same way you can track me, I can take a picture of you, your tags, your face. I can post you online. And if I can post your face in 3 different places where I'm at and prove that you're following me, you're exposed. How about we look up your address and drive by your house and pay you a visit? See, they don't understand everything is a two-way street. The same technology they use to track and harass you is the same technology you can also use against them as well, because nothing that they have ever done or recorded or deleted can't be pulled back. That's the age we live in. Anything can be recalled now. I don't care how many levels of deletion you go through. Everything is saved permanently with the technology that we have today. Nothing can be gotten rid of. You can't get rid of it. Like shit on the bottom of your shoe. Okay? The Hierophant. Holy Spirit, who is this? It's the Hierophant in the reverse. That this is your energy, the King of Cups. Or someone is wanting to come toward you now to try to love bomb you. Okay? Maybe to try to cause an imbalance. Because this person couldn't get away with it. It's a tower for them that you're intuitive. It's a tower for them that you're still connected spiritually. It's a tower for them that even with the nano chip that they put in some of you to try to block your intuition, to try to put devices inside of you that mess with your biology, they still can't block your intuition and connection to God. How are you going to block a connection to God? Are you crazy? They thought they could block your pineal gland. They thought that they'd be able to spiritually block some of you, put you in a mind state of fear to block your gifts. But they're still coming out, okay? So this person has a plan now. So somebody could be connected to the inner circle that could even be related to you. But someone's going to have Gemini energy, the Lover's reverse, or even someone that you might have been connected to in a relationship, but they're defeated. It's over. There's nothing they can do at this point. It is defeated. The jig is up. They're exposed. Every move, there's going to be a counter spiritual move. This person, I can't make it up. Somebody is completely burdened by your intuition. Somebody is completely burdened, 10 of Wands, by your intuition and your connection to God. Somebody is burdened because of the feminine energy on the planet that is breaking through a dam that's been placed up to repress the feminine spirituality, the feminine aspect, the spiritual aspect. You had a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of masculine energy that was trying to oppress and suppress and control it. But now it's working against them. It's the flow of intuition coming out in damn near every woman on the damn planet. And that's what they didn't want. They didn't want you on their ass spiritually. They were on your ass physically because they have all the manpower, because they have, because of the armies and the wars and the governments they created and the access to resources and all of the women and men that they control. They thought they could strong arm you in the physical realm, but they did not understand the feminine power. They did not understand the spiritual power of the woman. The high priestess they've been trying to oppress everywhere. They didn't understand that you could go toe to toe in the spirit with them in the flesh. Can't make it up. Holy Spirit, what is the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands with this King of Pentacles energy right here. We got 2 energies here. Okay, what is the messages? The Star, the King of Pentacles, Tower. I can't make it up. Tower. Things are not going to go in their favor. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Things are not going to go into their favor. Look at this. Keep exposing these fools. So look, there's a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, a King of Pentacles here, the Star, a Tower. These people are going to have to move to Aquarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Queen of Wands. These people are going to have to move to calmer waters because things are not going into their favor. For every strong arm move that they use in the physical realm with what man has established, God has a counter move for them with the High Priestess in the spiritual realm. We are fighting spiritually. Don't you ever forget that. While they have physical strong arm power and guns and military and resources, you have all the power in the spiritual realm. And that's what they don't want you to know. And that's why they've been coming for you as hard as they have. That's why they've been coming for your confidence. That's why they've been coming for your spirituality. That's why they needed control of your mind, to have access to control of your emotional body, to have access and control to your alignment of your energy centers, which have to do with your connection to God, which have to do with your ability to manifest whatever outcome and to call judgment on what's being done here in the physical. Let's go. Yes, High Priestess, you have the power to call judgment. Yes, when you're in the upright. Holy Spirit, will you please clarify the Hierophant? I already see it. Clarify the Hierophant, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, FBI. Holy Spirit, clarify the Hierophant. Airport employee. Somebody can be in the FBI. Somebody is an airport employee. I have Australia here. Holy Spirit, clarify the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. This is an ally or associate they're working or collaborating with on this. So the Queen of Wands is just another ally that they're working with. Okay. So they could be in a southeast state in the USA. Okay. Holy Spirit, this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles could be in the USA, a southwest state. Okay. This is someone on your child's dad's side of the family. Okay. Somebody on your baby daddy's side of the family that could be from or in or working with someone in a southeast state is the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Holy Spirit, clarify the Star. Or it can be your dad's side of the family or your baby daddy's side of the family. The Star. This is a community of people. Yes, always. The Star, Holy Spirit. Clarify that Star. Clarify the Star. The Star is you. This is you, collective. The Star. This is the Tower for these people coming against you. I can't make it up. Things are not going in their favor right now. Any other energies that we need to be aware of? Whoever you are, you're the Star. And this is, okay, that's what it is. Listen, High Priestesses. I'm talking to the High Priest. Like Tina Turner. I tried to say it like Tina Turner, y'all. Forgive me if I don't. I'm trying to do it like Tina Turner. I'm talking to the High Priest. This High Priestess. So look, the Star is you, collective. This is you, collective. They said this is a community of people. This is a community of star energies, okay? You are a star bound to a body. You are a High Priestess that was placed here strategically, okay? You're like the lotus that grows in the mud. A lot of you came from the most unbearable of situations, complicated in your life, whether you came from wealth or poverty, you were born with complications in your life that were to form and to mold you into who you were before you even were birthed here, because you had a divine contract and a purpose to come into this realm, to go through your past karma for your bloodline and to evolve into a Christ consciousness being of a higher order, right? To help to raise the vibration of the planet in love, because it's been too imbalanced, operating out of masculine logic energy for too long, operating out of the carnal nature. And we needed the love to flow, that balance, that ebb and flow of logic and emotion, compassion, empathy, okay? Real love, okay? Not relationships based out of ownership. In a patriarchal society, the marriages between the masculine and the feminine, they are based off of property. The feminine energy was being harvested like a property, something to own, something to manifest abundance from, but like a piece of property, not like a balanced connection between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, so the high priestess is the feminine. You're here to restore the balance back to the society. Okay, you're here to break free the chains that have the feminine energy in the planet being in a state of objectification, being in a state of property, and to rise up to be the equal part of the whole man or woman, the whole entity. Man and woman, the masculine and the feminine, is made to work in perfect synchronicity with each other. The left and right side of your brain is supposed to come together and work symbiotically with each other, right? Do you walk with your left foot more than your right foot, or your right foot more than your left foot? I want to see that full walk, okay? Do you ride a bicycle and pedal with the left more than the right, or the right more than the left? No, you have to equally use the right and the left, the right and the left. The same thing in a relationship and a marriage, the same thing in a government. There should always be a masculine and a feminine leader working together in synchronicity with each other, because you need the perspective, a balanced perspective. You cannot have a balanced perspective if it's all strictly logic, okay? You have to be able to exercise empathy and discernment and a lot of other things too. So look, you are a community of high priestesses that came through some of the worst situations. It doesn't matter if you were born wealthy or poor. You went through some type of transformation that evolved you into a state of higher consciousness, and you were placed strategically all over the world to help raise the consciousness. And that's why you're being attacked, because you're here to help balance out the energy in the planet. Okay, this is the community. The community is you, a community of high priestess, the star energy. Okay, so this is the tower for these people right here. Any other energies that we should be aware of at this particular time, Holy Spirit, before I get into this? Okay, this is multiple people. Of course, it's multiple secret societies, covens, agencies. I have North Africa, a lot of vets, ex-military. Holy Spirit, are there any other energies that you want me to talk about in this reading? Any other energies, Holy Spirit? Why? You're going to make me crawl all the way down here to get this card. I was supposed to fix that. A lawyer. Okay. So there's a lawyer involved here. There's somebody that could be transgender that's involved in all this, okay? Somebody that's transgender is a part of this whole orchestration. I can't make it up. Why did I know this was going to come out? So there's somebody else connected to someone that could have been catfishing you, that was also working with someone that's transgender, that is an LGBT extremist. Y'all remember when they were calling black people that were trying to get some fairness in an imbalanced government system. Y'all remember they were referring to us as being black rights or black power extremists. This is an LGBT extremist, transgender LGBT extremist. This is a narcissist. This is somebody that feels like nobody has the right to have their own views, ideologies, and opinions about how things should go and how people should think in the world. This is somebody that only sees things from their point of view in life, and they want to impose it on everybody else on the planet. And they're a narcissist. They will go into other countries and other places to try to force their thinking and ideology on everybody. And that's because what they're doing is they're weaponizing a movement. Okay, they're weaponizing a movement. Okay, it's one thing just to try to protect your clan, and make sure you have the same equal rights and protections the law provides for everybody. But it's another thing to become an LGBT extremist and to conduct yourself like the system of white supremacy. So transgender LGBT extremist here is involved. Holy Spirit. Is there anybody else in this conundrum you want me to talk about? A hairdresser or a nail technician. There's a hairdresser or a nail technician involved. This is someone that's incarcerated. So there's somebody that's incarcerated here. Is there anyone else, Holy Spirit, before I jump all into this? A high school employee, someone that works at a high school. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, that's it. Okay, so quickly before I jump into this, we have someone from Australia or of Australian descent. Okay, remember, all races in every country. USA, someone is from the USA, a Southeast state. Okay, this could be this Queen of Wands energy right here. You don't know this person. You probably don't know a lot of these people that collaborated, that's a part of this. You have, this is someone on your child's dad's side of the family or your dad's side of the family that's either from or in a USA Southwest state. There is an airport employee, FBI. There's an FBI airport employee, which is the Hierophant energy here. We have a lawyer involved here. I don't know, the lawyer might even be this, the lawyer might be this transgender LGBT extremist, okay? Or they might be this transgender LGBT extremist hairdresser or nail technician that could be incarcerated, okay? That could be a part of this. And there's a high school. So somebody works at a high school as well. Somebody works at a high school. We already know the star is you, a collective of high priestess. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards and see what it is that we need to know right now at this particular time. Somebody that was having ritualistic sex, okay, has an STD or AIDS, okay? Somebody that was having ritualistic sex, doing spell work on you, they have an STD or AIDS, okay? They could have been doing this connected to a coven, monthly, open relationship poly, yeah. This person might be connected to or working in a coven, okay? This person, their karma, they're getting a tornado or a natural disaster. It could be a fire, a flood, whatever it is, it's divine intervention. They're getting karma for doing ritualistic sex magic spell work on you, okay? It doesn't mean they slept with you. It just means they were sleeping with other people, okay? You're heavily spiritually protected at this time. This person is going to transition and pass away, okay? They're next in line to die, transition. whoever this person is. Okay, that's what's going to happen, possibly in a natural disaster. Here you go. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. No, it's an actual death. They mean that thing. They're not playing with these folks. They are not playing with these perps. See, because you didn't go looking for them. You did not go looking for them. They came looking for you. Okay? They came for you. You didn't go for them. They came bother. Y'all were minding your business. They were just mad at you because of the gifts that you have. Where? At an apartment complex. So there could be a natural disaster at an apartment complex, or something is going on at an apartment complex. Holy Spirit, where? Oh, that was it. So something is going to happen. Something is going to happen at an apartment complex. What? Somebody is blown. Oh no. Somebody is in complete distress. Somebody is, yeah, I'm also an artist. Somebody is completely distressed. This is how their face is looking right now. Oh God, why me? Yes. What are the messages? What do you want my collective to know, Holy Spirit? Somebody in Virginia might think this shit is funny. And they're like, ha, good for your ass. So somebody involved in this, somebody is from, somebody is in the VA. Oh, okay. Somebody could be retired from the military. Somebody is a veteran. You must take a spiritual bath, isolate, and meditate. Yep, somebody's losing their job, unemployed. A lawyer could be losing their job. You might know a lawyer, somebody from that you've known your whole life, but a lawyer is going to lose their job. A lawyer is going to lose their job. Inner circle. A lawyer that is connected to this inner circle is going to lose their job. Where? Apartment complex. A secret safe room hidden in a residence. So there's something about an apartment complex that might have a secret safe room hidden in a residence. Okay. Interesting. Holy Spirit, what is that? A secret safe room in an apartment complex. If y'all remember, a couple of months ago, there was a Chinese hacker that in New York, he blew up his condo. It didn't blow up the whole building, so it was a professional job. But I saved the news story. You can look it up if you want. But a Chinese hacker that had a condo in a very expensive apartment building or a hotel in New York, he designated a bomb that was contained to only his condo or his hotel room. And it literally destroyed all the evidence in that one hotel room. So obviously he was in cahoots with the government, wherein if he ever got caught or discovered with what he was doing, it would automatically destroy all the evidence in that hotel room or that condo that he was staying in without disturbing the rest of the building. Okay, that's some professional shit right there. Okay, what about this, Holy Spirit? Tell me about this apartment complex with a secret hidden room. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse. It could be a Cancer energy that could have used this secret room to do spell work. Okay, so somebody that might live in some type of exclusive type apartment complex that might have a secret room, okay, that only certain people know about, was doing spell work, or it's a coven that meets there to do some type of ritualistic sex magic or spell work. That's what's going on in that room. Okay. It doesn't surprise me, but they're doing this in some type of a high rise. Some type of a high rise building has a secret room where they're doing these rituals at on a professional level. I'm not talking about Kanisha and Tanetta, around the way, in somebody's basement. These are professionals, okay? These are professionals. These are like the one of those lodges, okay? And they were doing ritualistic spell work, okay? What's the Ace of Wands? It may end up in the news. Clarity, possibly about an Aquarius. So something might come out in the news publicly, okay? That might bring clarity to a Swords in the reverse and expose either what they were doing to these star energies or what an Aquarius was doing in the secret room where all these high profile people were meeting. Let's go. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? What do you want my collective to know? Yeah. These people were trying to get away with it, but somebody might be about to air it out. It could be that Emperor in the reverse Aries energy that they tried to put a hit on, or they're trying to put a hit on. Somebody might be speaking out about what they were trying to get away with. Doing spell work on a professional level, okay? I'm talking about on a real professional level they were doing this, okay? It feels like some type of lodge type energy, wearing cloaks and all of that shit. And they don't believe this is about to be exposed. They can't sleep right now because they're worried about this person testifying now. Maybe they say, I can't make it up. This is a tower. This is a huge tower. What do you want to say about this? This is somebody from your past that was very, very jealous of you. They were very, and I feel like it's a masculine, okay? You still need to take a spiritual bath and meditate, but this is I feel like this is a masculine energy or feminine, but I feel like it's a masculine that was jealous of you. They were jealous. Unfortunately, like a lot of masculine energy out here right now, they were jealous because you was just too intuitive for them to be able to carry out their plans, and I feel like collectively they were jealous of the fact that there is a collective of high priestess right now that are being unveiled and that are coming out all over the world. They've always been around, but in righteousness, that are restoring balance, that are exposing in this Aquarius age all these things that have been being done. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like this is a group of men that were jealous. I'm telling you, jealous of the fact that with all the technology that they use, they didn't have nothing on God. They didn't have anything on that spark of God consciousness inside of a whole collective of you all that have the ability to discern. You have your third eye wide open. You're able to expose what they've gotten away with in the dark. during the whole Piscean age. If you notice, we're in a whole nother age now of exposure, but they're exposing things and spying on people through technology. But what the feminine energy is doing is we are exposing things through the use of our third eye, through our connection to the Godhead. Okay, that's how it's coming out. So this is a collective of jealous. It's men and women involved, men, women, transgender, that are jealous of a collective of women that have the connection to God that they have with technology. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They want to shut you down and take you out of here and continue to harvest off your energy while keeping you in the dark, like they did all during the Piscean age. But this is a collective of men that are jealous because the same things that they use for technology is the same way that you use your access and direct line to God to expose. They're jealous that you can do what they can do, only better and in the spiritual realm. They're jealous of that. They didn't want you to discover yourself. That's why a lot of you were targeted in your youth at a young age. But you got to remember, that's a two-way street. They didn't know that their targeting you was a part of your spiritual military training to help evolve you and to sharpen your gifts so that you would be able to come up against the war that they declared on you. They declared spiritual warfare on you. Okay, so a lot of them targeted you in childhood. A lot of you all were pointed out, just like King Herod in the Bible. He had his group of spiritual practitioners and magi that he consulted and was like, tell me if anybody is going to stand against my kingdom, because they warned him. The same way they go to the spiritual practitioners, tell me this person's future. Tell me what this person is going to do in the future. They're going to tear down our empire. Well, we can't let that happen. I like the way we've been doing things all this time. I don't want it to change. They might have people on the payroll, spiritual practitioners, that have been monitoring children since birth. They've been new and already knew of the coming Messiah. The Messiah is you. You're the Messiah. That's the reason why all throughout the 60s and the 70s, they were chipping babies. They didn't know who it was. They just had evidence, and they were told that there was a coming Messiah that was going to blow up their empire and destroy it. Okay. And they were going to cause a shift in the way they do things. And they knew this. So they didn't, because they didn't know who it was, they started chipping babies and targeting you through your food, in your environment, targeting you in all different types of ways. And the ones that they really got good readings on, that were promising, that they already knew had a destiny to destroy them in the future, what they did is they targeted your family and targeted you through your family since childhood, testing you in the schools with them bullshit eye and ear tests that they were giving you. Y'all remember when they would have the beep in one ear and you would raise your hand and they would keep checking your eyes? These people were conducting all kind of tests to see if you had abilities, to see what you could do before you even knew who you were, before your parents even knew what you were connected to and what you could do and what your abilities were that was still latent inside of you. These people had been monitoring you. King Herod was worried because his spiritual practitioners and the magi he consulted already told him there's somebody coming of a higher consciousness. There is a Christ coming, another king that's going to come and turn the way people do things upside down. They're going to stop people from worshiping these demigods and doing spell work, casting spells. They're going to have people to release the black magic they've been doing and try to raise their energy and vibration in love. They're going to think a different way. People are going to evolve to a higher state of consciousness, which is going to obliterate these lower demigods and demons and entities that have been roaming on the earth and just eating up the energy of all the humans, mostly the feminine energy, through the spell casting and the control tactics used to control and dominate the feminine energy. So he was like, no, we want to keep things the same. I want to stay the ruler. So what I'm going to do is we're going to search out and research the star. I'm going to find out who this star is, and I'm going to take them out of here. What did King Herod do? King Herod said, okay, y'all said that he would be born within this time frame. So what I'm going to do is I am going to wipe out and unalive every male child up to the age of 2 that's born during that time frame. That way I will eliminate the threat. And the same way King Herod researched the star of Yeshua, the one you call Jesus, Xavier, okay? Xavier, that ascended master that they renamed Jesus. He said, I got to get rid of the star that's going to be born. He killed, or he unalived all the up to 2 years old, okay? The firstborn. Well, not the firstborn, any baby that was born during that time, because he thought he would stay ahead and eliminate the threat, because Xavier mastered himself. So that means he balanced out his masculine and feminine energy and realized that the true key to life, to raising consciousness, to evolve out of this realm of hell existence that we're in, is to raise it through love. And the only way you can raise it through love is by balancing your masculine and feminine energy. So Jesus had to have his feminine energy balanced. So he tried to wipe him out. So this is what they were trying to do. They wanted to wipe out your star, because they knew that another Christ was coming. So they thought it was one. So they started targeting children of a certain age that were born during a certain time period. Like I said, through our environment, okay, through our food, through what we were taught, okay, through slavery. This is something that was predicted. But what they did not understand was another Christ being born. It was not one person that was going to be born that was a Christ, because Christ is not a singular term. Christ is a plural term. Christ is referring to a title. It's a state of mind. It's a consciousness. It's talking about a whole entire community, a whole collective of people that would evolve to a higher state of consciousness. So they didn't know if they were going after one person or a collective of people that whose star they were reading about. Okay. So that's why they came for you. They have clarity now about this. So next in line to die in transition is this person. It's not just them. It's a collective of them that were working together. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit, now about this person that was jealous? And it's not just one person. I'm telling you, this is the collective of masculine energies that were dominating on top, that where one of them, for whatever reason, maybe they're trying to avoid a tower, is going to speak the truth and say the role that he played in this. Okay. I'm sure that he played a very strong role in doing spell work, or even trying to take you out of here. Okay. In the 7 of Swords energy, trying to trick you and catfish you, to do a death spell on you, to possibly get in a relationship with you, even some of you all, to put some chlorophyll or chloroform, or something on you to put you in a deep state of sleep, while they, for some of you, injected with a chip in your left temple. And for others, they did it in other ways, okay, while you were under anesthesia. All kind of things that they did to you, okay? But somebody is about to tell, and that's why they want to take him out of here. And they're trying to avoid this tower right here. But it's a collective of men that's jealous because of your connection. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit? This person is worried about their whole life going up in ruins now, because they're broke. They know they're not going to get any more money, because this whole empire that was orchestrated of gang stalking and all the other things that they were doing, it's disassembled. It's coming undone right now. And this person knows if they were making money doing this in the past, they're going to be broke now. And they're worried about being broke, homeless, with no way to manifest for themselves. Okay. And that's why they want to tell now, because this wolf, this hyena, is not eating no more. What happens when you don't feed your wolves? They get hungry and they look at your ass like a Scooby-Doo snack. Yes. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? What? 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 They want to date and get to know you, but they're a private person. They keep sending friends and family to spy on you. Okay, so of course they keep checking up on all of you. Okay, everyone that's been affected by these attacks on the divine feminine, they keep using these same family members and friends of a lower vibration, people that open themselves to being used by these demonic forces, okay, that don't want the consciousness on the planet to rise. Let me explain to you how this works. You have entities, demonic entities, okay, from the past, demigods, that for the longest time, man has been doing spell work and sacrificing your energy to them to get money, to do well, to be wealthy, for abundance, for all kind of things. This has gone back in a lot of our cultures forever, since the dawn of time, during pagan times. Okay, these energies, they energy harvest by using the humans that are open, you know, to being used by the devil, because they operate out of lower vibration, out of survival mode, okay, in their carnal nature. And this is how they obtain things and got favors in the past. A lot of you from a lot of other countries, you know, if you go back in your culture, in your heritage, a lot of our ancestors, you know, did rituals in which they would give and dedicate your energy. They would sacrifice a virgin or sacrifice a woman, you know, for this energy, sacrifice a child. And these energies now, if everybody starts to heal and they no longer sacrifice to these energies for favors, and they realize and learn that you can manifest abundance in life and manifest anything that you want simply by being in alignment, okay, by raising your vibration out of your lower chakras, raising your consciousness, you can manifest 10 times the amount of energy and abundance and the thing that you want in this world through love. If everybody starts to balance that out, or if a majority of people, if they free up and let loose the feminine energy, and now everyone has to manifest in a high vibrational way, and they can no longer energy harvest from the women and men on the planet in that type of a way, these entities are going to start dying out. They're going to be banished because they have nothing to feed off of. So these entities, they still need energy. They still need energy. So that's why these men are going crazy and acting possessed out here to remain in control of the feminine energy. And that's why so many of you standing up in these low vibrational relationships and saying enough is enough. You will not control and dominate me by a use of force, whether it's emotional abuse, okay, or physical abuse to energy harvest from me. I will be alone before I will allow you to energy harvest from me. If you want to be in a relationship and if you want to partake in all this beautiful energy that I am producing, you have to do the work. You are going to have to evolve your feminine side of your brain. You're going to have empathy. You're going to have to develop emotional intelligence. You're going to have to be emotionally responsible. It can't be all logic. You're going to have to do the work to balance out your logic side of your brain and your feminine side. You're going to have to open up your heart to love. You're going to have to do the work in order to be with me, because I need you to be balanced for me. Okay? And a lot of them don't want to do the work. They don't want to have to do that work. It hurts. It's like the Grinch, whose heart was too tight, two sizes too small. It's like he was in pain. I don't want to love. It hurts to love. Ow, ow, my heart is growing. Ouch. that's why it's so much violence right now. When a lot of these women are getting out of low vibrational relationships and saying, no, I'm putting my foot down. I will not be emotionally abused. No, I'm going to have self-esteem. No, I'm going to love myself. No, I will not allow you to put me down so you could eat off of my negative emotions. I won't allow it anymore. I'll be by myself and enjoy all this sweet energy by myself. That's why they're becoming violent and just lashing out and trying to unalive you. Left and right, trying to unalive you because they don't want to do the work. It's like, because the work is not easy. So they keep sending family members and friends to spy, okay? They want to get to know you, but they're a private person. They're going to keep sending energies to try to catfish you, which you're not. Which you're going to send them on their way. Let's go. Somebody is intoxicated. Somebody could be shocked and drinking a lot. Who? Okay. So somebody right now is getting high and they're drinking. They're shocked. They don't believe that their empire is coming down. They don't believe it's really the end. They were not expecting it to happen like this. They had no idea that consciousness was going to spread like this. It's like the 100 monkey effect. They had no idea that the whole grid that's connected of consciousness was going to start waking up all over the planet. If you notice that women all over the planet are changing right now, and they're waking up in masses, and it's like a shock. Somebody is getting high, they're drinking, they don't know what to do, because as of right now, they're in shock that they're getting ready to start losing everything. You're going to have to manifest the right way. If you want a beautiful woman on the inside and out to help you to manifest abundance, you are going to have to show up balanced in a high vibration. You're going to have to show up in real love, genuine love. You can't buy the love anymore, okay? You can't just pay for it. The 100 monkey effect. If you're not familiar with it, the 100 monkey effect is they did an experiment with some monkeys on an island that were isolated. And these monkeys, they would get their fruit from the tree and they would just eat it, right? So they took one monkey and they trained it to wash their fruit in the ocean before they ate it. And a monkey saw them doing it and they copied. And before you knew it, all the monkeys on the island started to wash in the ocean or in water the fruit before they would eat it. And what they noticed was, after a while during the experiment, monkeys in other parts of the world started to do the same behavior. And they had no way of contacting the monkeys from the island where it started at. They were isolated. So the theory is that there is an evolution consciousness grid where one person starts doing something of a higher consciousness in a different type of a way, and it somehow connects on that consciousness grid and gets downloaded into the consciousness of all the species everywhere to do the same thing. The consciousness raises, and it's the same thing with the humans. The awakening of the divine feminine in wanting to be more balanced, okay, and not wanting to be objectified and bought and sold like property, okay. It's happening everywhere, in wanting to be appreciated for the intelligence, for the spiritual intelligence, for the brains, for the unique qualities and personalities, not just for the physical attribute, but for what you have to contribute energetically and personality, and as another equal human being that functions differently than the masculine. Okay, no more objectification. So all over the planet, it's a consciousness grid that is raising the consciousness of both men and women. This person doesn't know what to do. So who are we talking about, Holy Spirit? This person that's getting high, they're drinking, they're getting into an altered state of mind because they were not expecting this to happen. Not so soon. Their system is failing. This is somebody in the military. This is somebody in the military right now that could be getting inebriated. That's who. Anything else? Who? Somebody could be Puerto Rican. There could be somebody of Puerto Rican descent in the military or the army. That could be a sorority member as well. Who? These are neighbors. They might be in your neighborhood. USA Southwest State. Someone on your child's dad's side of the family. That's who. This is your ex-husband or ex-wife. So for somebody, this is your ex-husband, okay? Somebody's ex-husband or the father of one or more of their children could be a sorority member of Puerto Rican descent in the military, okay? That's who we're talking about here. And a Chinese hacker as well. And a Chinese hacker. They could be getting inebriated right now because they didn't think everything was going to come down like that. USA Southwest State. They could live in your neighborhood. That's who. So right now, while they're wrapping up, while their little empire is falling down, the Holy Spirit wants you to isolate. For some of you right now, make sure you keep, okay, so just keep on cleansing your energy every day. Make sure when you come back home from going out in the world, whether you work or whatever you do, even if you don't work, or if you work from home, or if you have a platform and you manifest money, that whatever you do, make sure every single day while God is cleansing the atmosphere that you are cleansing your energy daily, because these people are constantly trying to send negative energy at you while they're going through their process. Okay. How I do it is every day in the evening time, every day, whether I go out or not, whatever the case may be, every single day, I take frankincense and I burn it. I play some high vibrational gospel music. Okay. And I take my frankincense and I go around my body and I go around my energetic space with that frankincense and I cleanse. Also when you take a shower or a bath, the water also cleanses that negative energy off of you. But in addition to that, I use frankincense every single day to cleanse my space and cleanse my energy. And it works every day. So constantly, for right now, constantly cleanse your energy daily. Pray to God daily for protection and to continue to cleanse your energy as God simultaneously cleanses these people and their operation and dismantles them. I have the Empress. Holy Spirit, what is the Empress? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And then I have the Devil. Okay? There could be an older energy here, or someone could be pregnant. Okay? I have Capricorn energy here, Libra energy, but can be any sign. But somebody could be pregnant, okay? Somebody could be pregnant that things didn't go in their favor. They are not manifesting the level of abundance that they were expecting. They're not getting it because they invested in something that was a failed plan that they thought would be a fail-proof plan, being in this old dynamic, this old paradigm of this toxic energy in trying to bind somebody using toxic ways and people. Okay, I heard who's that right there. So I'm going to clarify who that is right there. Okay. Like you said, Holy Spirit, who's that right there? This could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. I'm feeling Scorpio. Somebody could be a mechanic. Eritrea. Arab. There could be someone of Arab descent. The Empress, Holy Spirit. A secretary. Interesting. Okay. They said that's it. So I have an Empress, or somebody could be pregnant. That could be a Scorpio. I'm feeling Scorpio heavy, but it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody could be of Eritrean descent and could also have some Arab. Someone could have Arab in them as well. Whoever this is, she could be a secretary. Okay. She could be a secretary, but things did not go as planned. What she invested her time in, doing this bullshit spell work, it was a failed plan. The Three of Swords. The operation, I'm getting the game operation is over. Being in this devil toxic energy. And she's in despair because of it. What else, Holy Spirit? Oh, okay. Dang, y'all didn't let me get it. Dang. They want to throw it out there before I can even... What do you want us to know about this Empress energy? This is a lesson, learn and move on. No, it's an actual death. This might have already happened, y'all. Somebody could have already passed away. Somebody that was pregnant and I'm sorry if this did happen to someone or it's going to, but I feel like this might have already happened. I feel like somebody could have already passed away or it's getting ready to happen. They only wanted money or resources from this person. And no, it's an actual death. And this is the lesson learned and moved on. We live on a realm of suffering. And so, unfortunately, when people are not getting the lesson that they're supposed to get and their contract is expired here, for the lesson because they're just not going to get it in the time frame that was allotted to them, they have to get that transformative pain, whether it means they're going to be under karma that's so painful and so hurtful and heavy that it'll force a transition in them, okay? And they'll be in pain for the rest of the life cycle until they reincarnate and come again, okay? And they're paying for that past karma in the next life, or whether that transformative pain is something that has to end their contract before their time and take them out of here. And they have to come right on back and try again. Anything else, Holy Spirit? They're just saying, whoever this energy is, no, it's an actual death. Anything else? Yeah, she was part of a coven, open relationship, poly. Whoever this Empress is could be pregnant or could have been pregnant. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Eritrea, secretary, okay, that only wanted money, that was a part of a coven doing spell work that returned back to the sender in this devil energy right here. This was a really bad investment, but they only wanted money. See, this is why people need to raise their consciousness and heal themselves of whatever has them, their ego addicted to things that will feed their confidence. This is why people need to heal their issues and gain real love and self-confidence, self-love and self-confidence. Because when you're confident, you're not going to do anything for money because there's no need or desire to feed your ego. So you're not desperate, okay? The people that get desperate, that will do anything to manifest this Ace of Pentacles, is people that need this. because this is what can buy them the things that will help to balance out their ego, to feed their ego, to help them feel confident, a false sense of confidence, because it's not within them. You know, they don't know how to manifest their own happiness. But when you're already genuinely happy, when you're already genuinely in love, and when I say in love, you don't have to be with another person. You have love inside of you. You created it. You created it by healing. Healing creates confidence. Healing creates love. Okay, you don't need anything. You don't need any materialistic thing or no emotionally codependent relationship as a crutch for your confidence or for love. You generate it on your own. But when you're unhealed and you don't do the work, then you're willing to do any and everything to manifest an Ace of Pentacles. You get desperate because that's the only way you can survive out here. It's the only way your ego can survive on this realm, okay? Because you lack confidence. Anything else, Holy Spirit? She lost the baby. I can't make it up. So whoever this energy is, either both her and the baby, or she just lost the baby. Okay, no, it's a natural death. She lost the baby on this realm of suffering for your growth. There's no growth without pain, period. There's no growth without pain. And sometimes that pain is some of the worst imaginable things that you can fathom happening to a human being. Unfortunately, that's what we're here for. Any other messages, Holy Spirit? Same sex. This could be somebody that could have dealt with the same sex. Baby here or on the way already. Spell work. So I'm getting this energy might have dealt with the same sex, but was also catfishing men, okay, with the baby. She might have even been using a baby for spell work. This person is under spiritual judgment, okay? So whoever this Empress is, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Eritrea, Secretary, same sex, okay? They've been doing spell work, but it's return to sender. They're distraught right now because they invested in the wrong things, because they lack confidence. And there's nothing wrong with not having confidence, you know, due to your conditioning in childhood. It's what you do with that, okay? It's the choices that you make when you're challenged, when your free will is challenged, depending on where your heart is. If you want to do better, if you want to heal, or if you want to reject healing and instead project onto people and try to hurt other people, it's what you do. All of us are born with challenges to our confidence. All of us are born with challenges, different challenges in the world, but it's how you tackle those challenges with the free will that God gave you. You know, it's how you tackle those challenges that is going to determine the outcome of your life, whether you're able to raise your vibration, burn off your karma, and do better. All right, so somebody is doing something. Somebody got something going on in the works. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star, okay? And I had the Five of Swords. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I had the Five of Swords. So somebody is thinking really hard of a way to release their burdens, okay? Somebody has a burden that they want to release, and they're getting ready to do something desperate. The Five of Swords, okay? Okay, somebody that has not gotten the results that they were expecting, and everything that was hidden now is exposed in the light, somebody is now wanting to do something desperate with the Five of Swords, okay, to the Star, or this Empress energy that could have lost a baby, or to an Empress and a Hermit, okay? This could be, what is the Star, Holy Spirit? Let me not guess. Oh, okay. So somebody might be getting ready to have an opportunity, okay? Some type of blessing from God might be coming to both an Empress and a Hermit energy, okay? Whether that is love or finances, okay? And there's a Star energy here. Give me 1 second, collective. I had to look in my backyard for a minute and check something out. Okay. I thought I heard something. Clarify the Star, Holy Spirit. Matter of fact, clarify the Star energy, Holy Spirit. Okay, Cuba. So there could be an Aquarius, possibly of Cuban descent, or a star, or this could be about a star. A Netflix, somebody could be a Netflix employee. Somebody could work for Netflix and be part of the occult. A church member. Clarify the Star, Holy Spirit. All right. A copycat. All right. A copycat energy. Oh, boy. Okay. So this is what we got. There could be an Aquarius energy. Okay. This might involve a star, an actual star. Okay. That is a low vibrational copycat. Somebody could be of Cuban descent. Somebody could be a Netflix employee in the occult, or part of it could be a young man or a young woman. That also could be a part of a church, the Star. This is an ex of yours. Somebody, okay. All right. So somebody could be possibly, and it makes sense, the Star and a Netflix, the Star and a Netflix employee that's part of the occult, okay, with the Star. And somebody could be of Cuban descent, like I said, and there could be a low vibrational copycat. It could be a young man or a young woman, okay, that could be a Mason or part of one of those organizations. That could even be an ex of yours could be involved here, okay? They might be doing something right now to release a burden that they have, possibly because they didn't get some results that they were expecting because of a hidden plan and exposure of something that had been being done, possibly to an Empress and a Hermit energy for an Ace of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, what is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody's wish fulfillment is what? What's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? A high priestess. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Okay, that's it. So this is it right here. So okay, listen, guys. I'm hearing maybe Netflix, maybe somebody in Netflix might have been working on doing a documentary. I'm getting vibes like somebody wanted to do like a documentary, possibly about a star or just someone in the public eye, right? And they might be connected to an ex of yours, the Emperor in the reverse, that could have backstabbed and betrayed you. Their job might have been to get rid of you. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. So it has something to do possibly with the documentary at Netflix, right? Wherein somebody might have been going to do a special about your life or some type of documentary, but they did not want you, whoever you are, they did not want you in it. They wanted to use a copycat energy, okay? They wanted a copycat energy. So they might have targeted you to try to get you out the way. So you are the original, okay? And they did not want you for whatever reason. Maybe your energy's too pure, maybe you're too honest, maybe you did not have the look that they wanted, or it's something about you why they wanted you out the way. So they were using your ex, this Aries Emperor in the reverse, to backstab and betray you, to try to unalive you, or to get you in a mental, get you out the way. So someone could copy your energy that they were going to use to do some type of documentary. They wanted the copycat instead to be a part of this documentary, someone that was supposed to take your place. And I believe this Netflix employee, because you're still up and running, you're still in your right mind, you're still alive, everything is going great. So now it's going to be hard for them to try to portray you when the real thing is still alive and up and running in their right mind. And the copycat can't be used, okay? They didn't get the results they were expecting. The results that they were expecting was this ex and this high priestess. They were going to work together to do spell work on you, okay? You might have dated this person, and they were going to do spell work on you with this high priestess, okay? Even though the spell work went back in return, and the Three of Swords in the reverse, that has something to do with the orchestrated gang stalking to make you crazy. It could even be a Netflix, it could even be a documentary they were working on that might have to do with psychics and high priestesses. Follow me here for a minute here, because I know I'm on to something. Because the Netflix employee in the occult, it just keeps coming out over and over and over again. I feel like they were supposed to create a documentary about possibly a high priestess or a group of high priestesses, right? But they didn't want you, okay? They wanted a copycat to do it with instead. But for some reason, they needed your energy. They needed this copycat to embody your energy and to have your abilities. So they wanted to get you out the way. They wanted to stop you. So they had this ex of yours catfish you, to get in a relationship with you, to try to do death spells on you, to take you out of here, to backstab and betray you. And they were working with a high priestess, okay, with the gang stalking and the spell work. And it was all returned to sender. So they didn't get the results. That Netflix employee did not get the results that they were expecting, so that they could deliver the documentary that they might have been expected to deliver by a certain time. Everything went on hold. And now they have to try to avoid a tower for all this drama and chaos that they could have caused to try to get you out the way. That's the energy I'm getting here. Because this low vibrational copycat right here would not have come out with the star and Netflix along with the Empress and the Hermit like this. It's a copycat. Yes, it's a copycat energy. So say you're this Virgo Hermit energy, and what you stand for is righteous. What you stand for And what you stand on is righteous. Nobody could poke holes in your facts, in your theories, in whatever ideology you have, because it's the truth. Okay. Somebody wanted a copycat version of you, and they wanted to water your ideology and your truth down. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's coming to me as I'm doing this. So somebody was going to copy either an empress or a hermit energy, or both, okay? Because they like your style, they like your confidence, they like your research, they like your ideology. They know that you're thorough. They know that you're thorough in what you teach and what you say and what you promote. You're a star. But it's something in your ideology that they disagree with. Say it goes against the system of white supremacy. Say it goes against something that goes against the system, that old system that they have established here. Whatever they're trying to promote in this day and age to the collective. But they want somebody that embodies your energy. They want somebody to wear your cloak and to wear your shoes and to talk like you, right? So what they were trying to do, they were trying to groom a copycat of you. They were trying to groom a copycat to talk like you, to walk like you, to sound and act like you, almost a complete duplicate, but they wanted to take out a certain element of something that you stood for that goes against their principles, what they want, their agenda. Yes, whatever their agenda is, it's something in your ideology that goes against it. But everything else about you, they love. Mwah! I love and hate this man or woman, this star energy, this star quality. We have a love-hate relationship because they're clever, they're intuitive, they see through all kinds of bullshit. But they're a little bit too thorough because they go against our agenda. So we are going to groom a copycat that sounds, walks, and talks like this person, that has all the same ideologies, except we need an LGBT extremist. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It is coming through. It's coming through. The Holy Spirit is like unraveling this to me as I'm going through it. It has something to do with a Netflix employee in the occult that was supposed to do some type of documentary or something big to expose to the world about high priestesses, about something that you promote, something that you do or show. But like I said, that anything that is presented for the known world today, they want to be seen through the lens of an LGBT extremist. I don't have anything against the LGBT. Okay, I have nothing against somebody trying to protect their right to mind their business and live their life without people harassing them. But when you become an extremist and you try to force everybody to see things with rose-tinted glasses only through your lens in a devilish, narcissistic, crazy-ass way, where you feel like no one deserves to live unless they live and breathe LGBT. No one can think their own thoughts and have their own ideology and live their life the way they believe they should live it. And you start imposing and forcing and graping people with your ideologies. You know, I can't say the R word, so I'm going to say you're graping the minds of people to force them to think like you, shoving things down their throat. And nothing against my LGBT community. I love each and every last one of you. But I'm talking about an extremist, like a white supremacist, but this is an LGBT extremist. What they wanted to do was promote this hermit energy's ideologies about whatever it is that they promote with a copycat, but they want to do it. They want a copycat of exactly who this person is, but they want this person to do it through the lens of LGBT. They want them to control every aspect of every type of information, ideology, research, anything that is promoted to the public, that exposes anything that is taught or studied. They want it through their lens. So if this energy, the hermit energy, does not agree with their agenda, is not in alignment with what their agenda is, they said, okay, we're going to make a copycat. We're going to groom somebody almost like a complete double of this person. Only we're going to get somebody that's LGBT to promote what they promote. And that's what the warfare for whoever this high priestess and this hermit energy was about, for somebody. A low vibrational copycat was being groomed to do something with Netflix, and they needed to get rid of and completely destroy this empress and this hermit energy and keep them from coming together, because they've been doing their spiritual spying to find out what these people were going to come together and do, and it goes against their agenda. So an ex of yours was involved. They're a Mason or part of one of those organizations or group, a young man or a young woman that they were grooming to be a star. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that's that message right there. So what are they doing right now, Holy Spirit? What is that Page of Pentacles reverse? What are they up to? So they might be very aggressive right now in a tactic that they're using because they're exposed. Well, look, they're in dismay because they were unable to tear down the foundation of that hermit energy or that empress's energy. They were unable to tear down their spiritual or financial foundation. And while they were trying to do that, their whole empire got open and exposed for what they were trying to do. So now they want to try to, now what they're doing is dishonest. So they want to come to this person and bring them some news with an apology, So what that means is they're going to have somebody come with an apology to try to smooth things over, right? That's how they get you, with a fake ass apology, okay? But it's another trick. It's another trick to see if they can unearth somebody. That's what I'm hearing. Nine of Pentacles reverse. It's another trick to cause some type of foundational burden for somebody, to cause the uprooting of the foundation of something that they were building or working on that is fated to happen, to get this person to move on to calmer waters, to get this person to walk away from what they were working on by collaborating with somebody, to make sure that their ships don't come in, to get them isolated. So they're still working on something. They're going to try to get their big demonic toe in by an apology, by offering an apology to this person and say, hey, we didn't know that these people were organizing against you. We're going to get them locked up. But they're on the same team. They still, the left wing and the right wing both belong to the same goddamn bird. So what they're going to do is collaborate, but they want to get in your energy by apologizing first. Maybe they'll make a couple of arrests and make it look like they're trying to give you some justice by apologizing to you. But then they're going to try to use some type of tactic possibly to see if they can unearth whatever foundation you're building and working on, so that they can cause you to have to move to calmer waters and move forward and move on from collaborating and working together with someone, possibly to disconnect you from someone. Five of Pentacles, to stop your ships from manifesting, to stop whatever you're manifesting and building on, to cause it not to come into fruition and manifest for you. They don't want your ships to come in. The Three of Wands in the reverse. And it's going to be through some form of emotional manipulation, either from a Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that is sick right now. This could be a spiritual disease or a physical one that they're not recovering from. There's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay, that's going to try to emotionally manipulate either an Empress or a Hermit energy, okay? And they're sick. They're either physically sick or spiritually sick. Maybe they'll use their sickness, the fact they're not recovering, in order to emotionally manipulate somebody into moving away from something, maybe pressing charges against somebody by apologizing for something that they did, in the hopes that you won't collaborate to continue whatever this foundational thing you're working on is, or trying to establish. And I want some energy on that. Holy Spirit, I would like to know this Queen of Swords energy. What is this Nine of Wands in the reverse? What is this? They met up in secret. Of course, that's all they do is meet up in secret, because they're cowards. All they do is meet up in secret. Next in line to die, transition. So she's sick. So possibly whoever this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy is, okay, that's not recovering, she's in the upright right now. And the reason she's in the upright is because after all of her nefarious actions, she's sick and she might be transitioning. And she's hoping by telling somebody, look, I'm passing away and my dying request is blah, 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 blah. You are heavily spiritually protected from any form of mental manipulation at this time. I'm not going to say that, Holy Spirit. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. See ya. I hope you have a good. No, I'm not going to say that. No. We don't do that. It's a song I was hearing. I didn't want to say it. It's a song I was hearing. It was like, see ya. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. Toodle. I can't remember the song. See ya. Goodbye, my darling. It's some bullshit, but it's some song. And it's like, see ya. Goodbye. Something like the WB Frog. Okay. And that was to the Nine of Wands in the reverse. To send this Queen of Swords. See, but what you don't understand is this Queen of Swords had contracted someone to take your life. And the time for empathy is over. Okay? I didn't say don't forgive. You forgive with detachment is what I'm hearing. You forgive the people that literally put contracts on your life to have you spiritually taken out of here, to hurt your children. You forgive with detachment. Do y'all know what forgive with detachment means? To forgive with detachment means to release your emotions and to forgive this person for being a human. Forgive this person in empathy for the human state that they're in. You know, I forgive you because I know that being a human being is not easy. I know we're born with challenges. I know we're born with karma. I know some of us know how to reflect, but others can't project. You know, I know it's hard being a human when you were, you might have been essayed as a child or raped as a child, abused, you know, that could have caused your conditioning to cause you to attack others. I know how hard it is to heal from some things that happen in this realm of suffering. So to overcome those things as a human being, it's hard for all of us here as we're trying to grow and evolve. So the fact that you have to be born here and go through all these range of emotions and tests and trials and tribulations as a human, you know, I have empathy that you're a human here on earth like I am, going through the same trials and tribulations as every other human that has to come to this realm of suffering. So I forgive you from a human aspect, but I am detached from my emotions with regard to the karma that you receive as a result of the actions that you took because you deserve it. Yes, you do deserve it with detachment. I have empathy for your human condition, but I am detached from my emotions for your karma. That's just a part of that is a part of Buddhist detachment. Siddhartha, when he first was exposed to suffering in the real world, you know, not that enclosed world that his dad created around him, where he wanted him to feel like he was in heaven on earth. So he would never see old people. He would never see disease, sickness, people being unalive, and war. You know, his dad created a false persona around his existence. And when he first saw suffering, real human suffering, okay, real people transitioning and paying for karma in the real world, he turned to the monk and he said, why is there suffering? Why are there people going through this? What can I do to help? And the monk had to help him to understand. And he told Siddhartha, which, evolved into the Buddha, that title, the Christ. He told him, look to your left and your right. He told him, and I'm paraphrasing, you live on a realm of suffering, okay? Transformative pain. That's what we come here for. Is that a spider or a fly? Monitoring spirit. That's all right. It's here for a reason. It can learn something, damn it. But either way, he let him know and he explained to him. He said, you have to understand, everywhere you go is suffering. There is suffering everywhere on this realm. This is a realm of suffering for transformation. There is no growth without suffering. It's a part of the human existence here. As you grow, you will detach yourself. You will be able to detach yourself and your ego from this existence and realm of suffering. Not saying not to have empathy and compassion, but to understand the reason for it and to recognize with open spiritual eyes that this whole realm is an illusion. It's a simulation. Believe it or not, when your spiritual eyes are open and you see people in loops doing the same thing over and over again, you soon realize, oh my God, I'm in the matrix. Oh my God, I'm in a simulation. I can see demons working through people. I can literally see now. I can see what this is. I can see what everything is. The organizations that are formed, the demonic spirits that are working through the humans, the angelic higher realm spirits that are also working through the higher evolved humans. I recognize that this is a simulation. This is a simulation that is made for the growth and the evolution of our souls, right? So now, because I recognize this as being a matrix and a simulation, I can detach my emotions from it. I can detach my emotions from people getting their karma. While in the same token, I still have empathy for the fact that you have to be in this simulation that you got stuck in for whatever bullshit you did from the higher realm that you have fallen from. Holy Spirit, what are the messages? Spell work is being done to sabotage your ability to travel. Went to the doctor and didn't tell you. I'm going to put that right over there. So whoever this Queen of Swords energy is right here, what I'm saying is what they're going to try to do, this is getting long. I'm going to have to end this. What they're trying to do, they're going to try to, of course, solicit empathy from you, because of their suffering and their karma right now, because they went to the doctor and didn't tell anybody that they're not healing and they're not recovering from whatever it is they have. And the reason is because in the past, all the way up until now, they have been doing spell work to sabotage your ability to travel, okay? To sabotage you from being able to move forward, okay? So with that, are there any final messages? That is the message right there. I'm not going to keep it going any longer. They're going to want you to hold your swords up, okay? To use your logical mind. Whoever, the star, okay, that this person was doing this to, whoever you are a star, okay? You're anointed. You are anointed. And this person is going to try once again to get you to stop your path and stop what you're doing by soliciting your emotions and empathy from you. They're going to try one last attempt to throw you off your path by letting you know that they could be transitioning, that they could be sick and not recovering, okay? And the Holy Spirit wants you to have empathy, but still with your boundaries. Stay in your logic mind right now, okay? It's like a thing where Two of Swords, you don't have to be blind to what they're going through, but in the same token, you still have to hold your crosses up, hold up your swords. You have to be blind to what they're trying to do to mentally manipulate you. Okay? You have to turn a blind eye to the mental manipulation. That's it. You are anointed, and after they have failed to do spell work, to sabotage your ability to travel, what you're going to have to do is turn a blind eye to their mental manipulation. Two of Swords. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.